Okay, today's stream, we are finishing Unravel the Untold Dark. I need to go into Shadowshade Studio. Why won't it let me copy the stream key over? Don't mind that I have Roblox open. Oh, damn. That is the wrong stream key. That's why it won't work. Because I need to open it up on my phone. Whoa. Oh, I should probably have the thing over. You should not be looking at this stuff. I'll turn the little stream thingy on in a second. I need to open. Yeah, I need to open up the stream on my phone. I'll turn the little stream thingy on in a second. Okay, I'll open it up in a second. I need to open up Game Maker. This is also technically like a devlog, kind of, but it's just a live stream. Yeah. Wait, is my thing still? Yeah. I'm gonna just wait for viewers to come in, but yeah, I should probably have chat open. Comments are turned off. Damn, that sucks. Is chat on? Do I have chat open? I don't think there's any viewers coming in quite yet. Oh, that's in that server. Ooh. Whoa, that's sick as hell, gang. That's so cool. Oh shit, the stream is paused. Why is the stream paused? Why are you paused? Okay, Game Maker is open. I'm just getting DMs from my significant other, and okay, I'm going to woo. Oh shit, I should not be showing that. That is a spoiler. So, let me show you what I have. So this is gonna be very, and I mean very janky. So essentially what I have right now is, okay, so yes, you can walk around. I have to fix False Hope's hitboxes. You have to be like actively walking when you hit the space bar. So also I got room transitions. Why the hell are you? Okay, I have to fix that later. So essentially, well, this stream is just finishing UTUD, but this is the final room that I need to work on. So, I may as well go into you. No, I'm not messing with your code. I need to go into the room. I need to go into this room and I need to fix this. I fixed another thing earlier. Open editor. Is the editor open? Yes, I need to open you. Where's your tiles? Where are your tiles? No, I don't need the editor. I need the room itself. No, wait. This guy needs to be white for no particular reason. Wait, is the guy I'm making black? I forgot. I think he shows up as white sometimes. Maybe. And then I need a blue block. There we go. I freaking hate Game Maker sometimes because how room transitions work is just technically layering one room over the other until like, actually I think I did put like black blocks here. I'd need to check it for sure, but I'm not quite sure. How did I make you? Oh yeah, I did this. Sorry if I sound weird this stream. I am just very tired. How the hell did I make you? Oh, I made you like this. Yeah. Okay, I made that like that. Then I need another fully blue block. Because technically speaking, that shouldn't even be there. Okay, now I need to just check if that actually worked. Also, the little guys are here. Wait, there's a... Oh, I forgot to close this one. Also, in the current beta, you will not be able to go back into previous rooms. So, yeah. So you just need to talk to this guy, get all your shenanigans. Okay, it looks a lot better right now. Okay, you can barely tell there's another map right behind it. I just need to make it so there's like no lines. I got this. Is that even possible? Oh, I'm already on the walls, so why is it being stupid? Do I need to like change the viewport slightly for this and this only? Is that what I need to do? This is the beta, so it will be very janky. To be fair, it is gonna be very janky, but since it is janky, I can like, what can I do? I don't know what I can do actually. Okay, I don't need to worry about this. I need to worry about you. Okay, so actually I also need to do room transitions, better ones. Don't ask about this. Actually, why are you on the walls layer? You do not need to be here. Huh? Save. You need to be on the instances layer. Where is your object? Yes, false hope is an object. Ah, damn it, I need to rewrite his thing. I don't know how big Jimmy is, so we have to test how massive Jim is. Little Jim Bob. Little Jimothy. Also, I can make things very comedically wide. Also, I think I can add images. I think. I am not quite sure. Oh, you're so tiny. You're so small, False Hope. You're so small. Why are you so small, buddy? I need to turn off the grid layer to make you big. He's a real big guy now. Isn't that so nice? Actually, I could set it up so if you go back into this, you don't see that. you do not see the other Jimmy. I had a lot of trouble with that guy. Wait, does that happen here? No, I made the walls very thick. No, you're not quite. Wait, how big is Jimmy in comparison? Wait, I forgot how I had it here. I think the other Jimmy is off the screen somewhere. So Jimmy's about like, his head is half of you, so I need to make you larger. Yeah, I need to make you much bigger. This is called troubleshooting. Yay! Also, this is just gonna be the general perspective. He's a bit too big. He's just a little bit too big. Just a little bit. I need to make you slightly smaller. Actually, I have an idea. So, I don't have the sprites for the tutorial boss yet, so I may just use the little Garf you see on the top right of your screen. So, I may use him. I may use Garf. Since I do not have the rat. Okay, that's more accurate. So, I'm gonna be using a rat instead of the Garf. No, I'm gonna be using the Garf instead of the rat, but the Garf is only temporary. Now let me check my files. I do not care if you see my files. I have a Drake image. Yes, I know. Can I just need to see if I can even put pictures into Game Maker. Can I? Yes, I want to make that a sprite. I need to go into, not scripts, where is sprite actually? I need to look up my tutorial video. Yay! I need to look up my tutorial video. That is the wrong tab. I'm going to put you back. Oh, yo, it's your favorite title screen. Yippee! So you do not, I'm becoming a better streamer because I'm hiding what I show you. So you cannot see my YouTube recommended. Ooh, is it on my history? Maybe. Game Maker Studio.
For Zero, I can give my customers more ways to pay.
This video is copyrighted. No. This music is copyrighted. I'm going to mute that. I do not want you to hear any advertisements. Since this is a very advertiser-friendly channel, you should totally subscribe. Isn't that right, child that I have locked in my basement? Yes, you should totally subscribe. So, some delays because someone is texting me. This is stupid. I have the correct video open so I can make proper room transitions. What do you mean? What? What the frick do you mean? What the frick do you mean? Okay, so there's been some. This is stupid. I have the correct video open so I can make proper room transitions. What do you mean? What? What the frick do you mean? What the frick do you mean? Sorry if I'm not talking. Okay, I'm just not gonna pay attention to that. I do not have the correct tab open. Why are you muted?
the transition, since that will also help me illustrate the other issue. So here's how we're going to do this. Let's make a new sprite.
Oh. Oh, I do not have my thing. Yes, I am using Opera GX because it allows me to code easier. I'm gonna hide you up here. Actually, I'm gonna make you. Ooh, very scary. Also, for reference, my mic isn't even at full volume. My desktop audio is at full volume, though. I'm gonna have it partially hidden, or I could just. Well, I need this large so I can see the thing. Actually, I'm gonna have the room transition be Garf. Where in the world is sprites? I need sprites. What in okay, sprites. Create new. No, I don't need a script. I need a sprite.
Once again, we are going to.
Oh wait, I need to check Discord for no particular reason. There it is. Dude, I'm not gonna show you on stream. If you are still watching, I'm not gonna show you on the stream because I'm gonna hide my Discord because I'm a good streamer now. I think. Well, I'm not a good streamer. I'm like very low quality, but you get the point. No, I do not want to. Actually, wait. What if I? Whoa, whoa! Holy moly! The magic. Oh shoot, I should not have that blasting. Okay, so essentially I'm going to block this and I'm gonna actually I should probably show you the coding part. That would probably be a good idea. Okay.
Resize to 16 by 16.
Okay. I'm not gonna do like exactly what he says since I've been doing everything by 64 by 64 already. I'm making his game is like an Undertale style game. Unravel is not Undertale style RPG. So it's gonna have, as you saw, like the Undertale window is actually this small. The Unravel window is this big. So yeah, I'm not doing 16 by 16 because I didn't want it to just be a teeny tiny thing. I wanted it to be larger for filming convenience.
So I want to do like a little effect where a diamond like grows outwards.
Oh, I have to animate it. Oh shoot. So what should the animation be? Whee! Okay, so I'm gonna have it be a smiley face. Yes.
As the transition. So I'm going to go into this little grid here, and I'm going to change it to 8 by 8, just so I can see where the center is.
Where did he get the grid from? Where did he get the grid from? Did he get it from up here? Where did bro? Oh, it's. I'm just stupid. No, I can eyeball that. Okay, that looks pretty good right now. Okay, that's a bit too fast. Yes, I am animating with a mouse. I'm glad you noticed. Oh. I'm pretty sure it's like 64 frames per second. Yes, that is a lot. looks stupid. Oh, 30 frames per second. I'm gonna do 4. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks oh, that's kind of unsettling. I'm gonna bump it up to 6 frames per second. Okay, that's a pretty good transition, I'd say. We need to add a little bit more. Just a little bit, my child. Okay, now we're gonna actually start animating from here. No, we need to have a mouth opening animation. So how I'm gonna animate this is like you see how it is, like it slowly gets bigger, right? So instead of it just getting larger, it's gonna get silly. Okay, so is there a way that I can move you? I forgot. So I need to move you over here. So if we... Okay, so if I turn you off... Oh, I need to turn off my Discord. I'm going to hide you for now. Where did I get a text message from? I do not, wait, the onion? Huh? Where's the onion button? I'm, I don't know where the onion is, bro. I do not know what the onion is, gang. Onion? Ellipse? No, I do not want to use the ellipse tool. I want the onion. Oh! I see. It's this. That's not the onion. I need, onion. Yippee. Yes, yes, I see. Okay, now that I can actually see it, it's looking a lot better. I see it, Manic, I see it. I'm going to make a new one and then put you, and then I'm gonna delete you. Yes, I am deleting this frame and then making a new one. Okay, I'm going to start the mouth opening. Okay, I'm gonna start the mouth opening. Okay, me personally, I'd find it easier if you know, you could just be saying this in the chat, right, man? Okay. Okay, so this is looking pretty good for a room transition. I love animation. it looks. I like how Game Maker animation looks. And I like that it's like choppy. That's how I like. I like that it looks choppy. You have comments off? No, I have. The chat is on, man. Just open up the chat. Comments are off, but chat is on. Wait, I need to I need to check my stream settings. Is the comments off? Why are the comments off? Okay, I need to edit you. Customization, subscribers, leaderboard, live chat replay, live summary chat, slow mode. That's stupid. Okay, my chat shouldn't be off. Okay, so I'm gonna take you down and then reopen Game Maker. So if we play this, oh no, I need you to be this big. Then he said it was this big. Then I said that was disgusting. Okay, then he's gonna jump scare the screen and then it's the next room. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay, so he needs to now have his insides be black. Okay, I did not want to do that. I need your insides to be black. No, I do not want that. No, no siree, Bob. Why is it coloring the entire thing? Okay, so I'm gonna just color it after I finish. I like 6 frames per second. I think after the Unravel beta comes out, I'm gonna work on like a different horror game so I can get like used to the scary game stuff. Used to this used to like making scary games. Is so yeah, okay. So no, I need you to be white again. I need the eyes to, and then he gets larger. Okay, so don't you love this beautiful animation? The only thing I don't really like is that you can't necessarily do smear frames. Actually, can I? I think I just need to up the frame rate a little bit. 92. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Anyway. No, I need... Oh wait, I haven't checked, I like animating. It's nice and chill. Wouldn't you like animating? Animation's like a good pastime, I'd say. What if I upped the frame rate by 1? Does it look slightly better? Okay, I'll make it back to 6. Oh, wait, what if I made it 10? It looks slightly better at 10. Why is my alternate not just the eraser? If you're trying to make something look fast, animation. I am not that good at animation. I am just animationing. Okay, it's almost done. Yeah, it's very close. It's very close. Now this part you won't quite see. Yeah, this part you won't see anything else. Control Z. Oh, good. Okay, the room transition is just gonna be Chill eating you. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to say his name. Whatever. It's just this little smiley face guy eating you. Yay! Don't you love the little smiley man eating you? That's so yummy. Don't you love the little smiley man? He's so smiley. He's so yummy. And then the final one is blank. So if we play the animation, then it makes sense. Yippee! And then the final frame is the next room. So it is... Okay, that is good. Now we gotta loop it. Now that's a pretty good loop, but that's a pretty awesome loop right there. That's a pretty good loop. Ugh. Okay, now I have to color it black. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I'll just color it by hand. I have to color it manually because the paint bucket tool doesn't want to do its job. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Wait, is the paint bucket want to work? Does it? Yo! It wants to work. Yo, let's go. It actually wants to work. That's amazing. Okay, that's actually a pretty solid room transition, I'd say. Okay, now we have a room transition. Let's go. Okay, so we have a room transition. I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew. Okay, now I have to bring back. No, not you. You.
Properly. Let's add a frame. I'm going to start here. You can copy and paste this. We're going to make it go out a little bit more. Do the same thing. And you get the idea. Let's just keep going. Okay, so I got this little diamond. and just made it go all the way to the edge to where it's totally covered up. I kept the animation speed at 30. I think that looks pretty cool. We are going to leave this first one blank and this last one totally filled out. So just keep it exactly like this. Let's go back to our workspace.
I need to make the first one apparently completely blank. So now, after we've finished that, room underscore transition, room underscore transition. So room underscore transition now can be closed, and then we can go back into our workspace.
Don't need to change anything there. And now we can make a new object.
Okay, now we need to make a new object. Yay! Create object.
So this object we're just going to call object warp.
obj warp. obj underscore warp. obj underscore warp. Yay! And then I have to make you room transition.
We're going to set it to that new sprite that won't show up here because the first one's blank. This is now going to be the object that we use to transition the player between rooms. So basically what we're going to do with this thing is we are going to have it animate, and we're going to tile that across the whole screen. So it covers up the whole screen whenever the little diamond fills out.
I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna set it up. Oh, that is the wrong tab. How I'm gonna set it up is I'm gonna have it just cover the entire screen, since as you can see, wait, would it work better as like those little sprite thingies? Probably. Okay, freaking close out the tab.
Once the screen is covered, we're going to transition to the new room. We're going to reverse the animation, and then we're going to get rid of this thing once it's done with all of its different animation stuff. That might sound a little complicated, but it's actually really, really simple. There's not like a ton of code to do this stuff. So since this object is...
Damn it, how do I get rid of the freaking animation? Oh, I need to shut you, and then I need to get back to you. I need to add in a new event.
Going to be warping us. We need to open up...
Is that a create event that he just opened? Yeah, that's a create event. Whoop.
our old object warp block.
Oh, I need to edit my warp block. Yay! Okay, I need to go into the create of the warp block.
And we're going to take these variables here. Now, this warp block is still very important, so leave the variables here. We're just copying them, and we're moving them to the creation code here as well.
Okay, so copy, and then we need to put you right here. No, I copied eeny, meeny, mighty you. Copy over here.
Well, the next thing we're doing is adding a new type of event. So let's go to add event. We can go all the way down here to other, and then there is an animation end event, where you could probably guess that this code only runs once the animation for this ends here on this frame where it's just completely covered up, and we're going to be tiling it over the screen. So that's when the screen is covered. So the code we want to run here is actually moving our player to the new room. So we can go back to our warp block. We can take this code here. We can actually take this code out. So I'm going to control.
Oh, I need to go to the warp block and then go to the step and then kill the step. Apparently.
X to cut it.
Wait, why can I kill you? Is he gonna explain why I need to kill you?
And then I'm going to paste it here in the animation end event.
To...
Now that we've turned
Control Z, Control Z. Okay, I need to copy you and then put
transition to the
you in my animation end events.
New room. The next thing we need to do is to reverse this animation so the diamond shrinks back down. And we can do that literally by just saying image speed equals -1.
Okay, so I can just put image underscore speed equals -1.
Image speed is another built-in variable, and it just means how fast the animation is playing. The image speed always starts out as 1, and 1 just means whatever you have set in the editor for that specific sprite. So for this sprite, normally it is 30 frames a second, and if we make it -1, that changes it to -30 frames a second, which means it will start animating backwards. So that's all we need in this animation end event. Next, we can go ahead and move on to another new event called the draw event.
Oh, draw GUI. He's gonna make us draw GUI. Is he gonna make us draw GUI?
So let's go down here to draw.
Oh, he wants us to do normal draw. Normal. Also, sorry if there's someone in chat and I'm not responding. I'm so sorry. Is there a chat member? No, thank you. Okay. Also, as soon as ToonTurf drops
Normal draw event. And this event, you can use functions and do all kinds of code stuff that will actually put visuals up on the screen. Even when you don't add a draw event to an object, it actually does have one there. It's just invisible. If you don't specify you want to have your own draw event, the object will just say, oh, I just need to draw myself. So now that we have opened our own draw event, we have to specify how we want to what we want to draw and how we want to draw it. So this function here, draw.
Love Roblox?
Dang it.
Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
Sprite. If we
Okay. Draw underscores. Draw sprite.
choose our
Draw sprite. I need to.
sprite index.
Oh, I need a sprite index. Underscore index.
We choose our image index, which
Sprite index, comma, image underscore index.
is what frame we're on in our animation, and we draw that at our X and Y
Comma, X, comma, Y.
coordinate. That's pretty much what every object does anyways. So for this object, what we want to do is we want to do draw sprite tile. And this does exactly what it sounds like. It just draws whatever you're specifying here
Okay, I'm gonna remember this.
tiled. Now for simplicity's sake, we could set this to 0 and 0, and basically what that would do is it would start drawing this sprite up here, and then it would tile it across the entire room.
I don't necessarily want to set it as a tile. Let's just see if that will
We have one more thing to do.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
In this object. So we're going to go back and add our good old step event.
Okay, I need to add a step event now. Step.
The final thing we need to do is to get rid of this object once it's done all of its duties. And we already know that we want to get rid of this thing once it is done animating backwards. So here is a good way to do that. First, we want to check if we are in the new room that we want to be in. So we can say if room is equal to target room run this code. So room is another built-in, and room just returns whatever room that the game is in right now. So if the room that we're in is the one that we're trying to get to, then we are ready to get rid of this object. But we only want to get rid of it once it is done animating backwards. So let's add another check here, and we will say, so if the room is the correct room, and if our image...
What did he type for? Did he just type? Oh, he typed the freaking AND key. Where is the AND key? And
index
and image underscore index
is less.
How do you get less than? Oh, I'm stupid.
Than 1. So basically what this is doing, our image index is what image is being displayed by our object right now. So I'll open up this sprite really quick to show you. So our image index starts at 0. So this frame would be image index is 0. This frame is image index 1, image index 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the picture. So if we're checking if our image index is below 1, it basically means we are on this frame. The image index is very rarely actually just 0, 1, 2, whatever. It normally has some kind of decimal point because it's always adding a very small value to it to make sure it's animating at the correct speed. But it's always showing the number to the left of the decimal point, meaning if our image index is 0,
Technically, you are also learning with me. Technically, since I have the stream actively open whilst I'm figuring this out. Okay.
0.9, it will still show us the 0 image, this image right here, the first one. If our image index is 3.9, it's still only going to show us this image, so 0, 1, 2, 3. It won't round up, it just shows whatever is to the left of the decimal point. So this just means if it's below 1, we're on this blank space here, which means it's basically invisible, and now we can get rid of it. So let's call this function instance destroy. This will just...
Did I spell instance destroy?
destroy itself. So basically this object will be totally gone at that point. Use this power wisely.
I hate those freaking ads, man.
Bespoke AI Family Hub Plus refrigerator with AI vision inside.
Like YouTube started getting rid of ad blockers, the advertisements have gotten like a lot worse.
So this should do everything we needed to do. So let's exit out of...
Okay, let's run it and see how good it looks. Let's see. Let us see. Will it just show one? No, it doesn't work. Okay, then I need to go to draw. And then sprite underscore. Wait, how did he...
room. So if the room that we're in is the one that we're trying to...
I need to go back.
thing to do in this object.
Oh, draw sprite underscore tiled. What did he set that as? Okay, now will that work? Okay, I'm running. Okay, it doesn't want to work though. Is he gonna fix that?
Because it's always adding. This just means if it's below 1, use the function instance create. To make it easy, we'll just say we'll create. So we obviously want to...
Oh, I see.
which means it's basically invisible, and now we can get rid of it. So let's call this function instance destroy. This will just destroy itself. So basically this object will be totally gone at that point. Use this power wisely. Okay, so this should do everything we needed to do. So let's exit out of this. The only thing left is it's not going to make itself, and that's where our warp block comes back into play. So we obviously want to make this object
Warp block.
whenever we run into our warp block. So let's use the function instance create.
Wait, do you have this? What is your... And then you also have this. What specific code do you have? Go to target room. Go to target room. Okay, you already have this. So the other one already has this. So we delete you. And then type in instance.
It.
Instance. instance.
Depth.
Okay, instance create depth.
So this will make sure that whenever we create this object, we will be setting it at an appropriate depth. That's very important for this transition because we want it to show up pretty much on top of everything. So this calls for an X position, a Y position, the depth, and the object to create. Our X and Y position does not matter because in our warp object, in our draw event, we are just setting that manually. So really this could show up wherever. So just to make it easy, we'll just say we'll create it at 0, 0. Our depth we'll set to a very, very
Okay, so 0, 0,
very low number because like I explained, depth, the lower the number, the more on top it is drawn. So I'm going to set this to -9999.
-9999.
Okay, I said that right. And now we are just
obj underscore warp. Why won't you work? Because I set you all correctly.
making the object warp. There's two things with this. One is that we still need to set the object warp's variables here. And since they're being created dynamically, we can't do it with creation code like we did with the warp block. But that's what the warp block is for. So something cool we can do whenever we create new instances is we can store the ID of that new instance with a variable. So I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to create a local variable, and to do that, we say var space. We name our new variable, so we're going to call it int.
Variable.
Inst, and we will say
Variable inst.
equals
Variable instance equals.
this function. Let's let this work itself out. Okay, there we go. So local variables are this light yellow color, and what local variables are is just a variable that you only need in this one event. So if I were to reference this variable in the create event, or if I made a draw event,
Why won't you? What is your problem? 4 arguments, but 3 are provided. So variable instance. So you need 4 arguments.